ranking every COD Zombies map part Black Ops 1. I'm your host Rakojan, let's go. It's the big one, it's Kino der Toten. Do I even need to speak? This just might be the most infamous Zombies map of all time. Whether you love and ride old COD like myself, or you're trying to be different, you know Kino. At the time, Black Ops 1 was revolutionary for COD, especially zombies, and really made it what it is today. And Treyarch dropped an absolute banger for the first map. With Kino, they finally did a building map right. They got away from the super tight maps like in World at War. To get to pack on this map, you have to interact with the teleporter pads on the stage and in spawn. I believe once you're in the teleporter room, you have 30 seconds to pack a punch your gun. And of course, you can look down at the stage and see all the zombies piling up, so chuck some nades down there. Once the clock above the pack-a-punch machine strikes 12, you'll be teleported. An interesting thing about Kino is sometimes when you are being sent back, you'll be placed in a random room that may contain film rolls that you can then go back to the pack room and place them in the projector. There's different rolls and they project strange images. Never open the store that I just opened on stage, I was just being lazy. It's terrible if you do for training. The music Easter egg on this map, in my opinion, is the best in COD history. It's called 115. This map of course has a great training spot on the stage, putting the cherry on top. So undoubtedly, you know I gotta drop Kino der Toten in that best tier. It's absolutely incredible. Look, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. However, when it comes to Kino, if you don't like it, you're simply wrong.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Let's be honest, if you were playing 5 solo, you restart until you got JFK, even if you didn't like the guy, simply due to how good his voice lines were. I really like the map design on this map. I think it looks incredible. The war room is probably how I'd imagine an old covert government facility, and the labs add that creepiness factor to the map. Now, there's this asshole on this map called the Pentagon Thief. Every couple rounds he spawns in, chases you, and if he catches you, takes your gun. You need to quickly kill him to get it back, and a max ammo. But be warned, he has a lot of health. To reach pack on this map, you need to flip 4 switches in the war room to reach DEFCON 5. This will change all the teleporters to the pack room, and now you can pack. 5 introduces the Winter Style Wonder Weapon, which kinda blows. Look, I don't want to hate on it, it's cool, but after like round 20, this thing just doesn't do much, and you'll fly through the ammo. The war room is a great area to train as it's just a large circle, but I've seen this one guy on Twitch who's an absolute animal. He trains in the upstairs area, and he's doing it on like round 100. Props to that guy. Now I'm going to be dropping 5 in the good tier, which I think most people would agree with. It's a little better than average, but nothing too crazy. Look, I'm not actually going to rate Dead Ops Arcade, but I wanted to give it a little love, a little respect, as when I went back and played this, I had a great time. So shout out to you, Dead Ops Arcade, and you guys really should go play it. Ascension. The first time I played this map when I was younger, I got so scared as I thought I went completely colorblind. But then I realized I'm just an idiot. To get the color back, all you have to do is turn on power. To unlock pack, there were 3 locations you have to ride this lander from. After that, next to power switch, you can launch the rocket, opening the area. Now the hell rounds on this map are these stupid fucking space monkeys that run around and steal perks. These motherfuckers on round 15 are tanking thunder gun shots. Like, what is going on? Who made this game? Look at this guy taking these RPK pack shots like it's absolutely nothing. If you do happen to kill them all without them taking any perks, they give you a free one. However, if you're solo, this is literally impossible if you have more than 1 perk. One good thing about Ascension is it has quite the great train spot. It's just an open square making training really easy, so props to them for this. Those monkeys have me so heated that I'm gonna have to drop Ascension in average. And honestly, I was considering putting in them bad, just how much I hate those monkeys. If Ascension just had regular dog rounds or something like that, I honestly probably would put this in great or maybe even incredible. Okay, probably not incredible, but definitely great. Call of the Dead. I think this is based off the game Call of the Dead, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure. But anyways, as soon as the game starts, we're introduced to yet another annoyance of Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I don't know why they keep doing this, but anyways, this fella named George here is going to follow us the entire game, and if you accidentally hit or touch him, he's going to get pissed off. So just try your best to avoid the guy. This map's broken up into 2 sides, the side with the lighthouse and the side with the boat. The boat contains power. A little bit past the boat we can find Juggernog. And let me tell you guys, this is probably the worst jug placement in Call of Duty history. I'm not usually one to complain, but dude, this jug spot is so bad. I can't even, it's so bad. If you ever went down and needed to get jug mid-round, good luck, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, the only real spot to train on this map is in front of the lighthouse. However, don't buy the door like I did to the lighthouse, like a fool. You're not supposed to buy the one, it makes training harder. Kind of like the thing with Kino. Call of the Dead contains an explosive sniper called the Scavenger, and honestly, it's one of the coolest weapons in Call of Duty Zombies history. It's a red mist maker, literally. This is one of the most satisfying weapons in COD Zombies history, in my opinion. Pack-a-Punch on this map has 3 different spots. It moves whenever you see an orange lightning strike. Wherever the lighthouse light is pointing, that's where the Pack-a-Punch machine will be. If the light's just spinning in circles, then Pack-a-Punch isn't spawned in. Call of the Dead is unfortunately home to probably the worst wonder weapon in Call of Duty history. The zombies are supposed to follow the decoy, but they just never do. This thing is honestly kinda useless. I know it has a cool effect in multiplayer where if you pack-a-punch it and then shoot a teammate, it gives them its kill for a second or 2, but it's honestly not worth it in my opinion. Very awesome idea, just poor execution. Honestly, I don't know if Call of the Dead deserves it, but I decided to give it grade tier, but don't worry, it's very low on the grade tier. I can't lie to you guys, I'm no professional at this map. I did not play this very much when I was younger. It's not one of my maps that I like, but we're gonna try to keep it honest rating here. Hey, but I gotta give props to Shangri-La here. This map is absolutely stunning. Looking around at spawn, I was just in shock that this is Black Ops 1. One thing I do not like about this map is the locations of perks change every game. Like, it's in the same spot, but different perks will be there each time, and I'm not a big fan of this. It's just not for me. There's some new zombies added to Shangri-La, like these Inferno zombies. They're kind of like those fire zombies in Black Ops 2, but much worse. Now, there's these other zombies that will scream at you. They're wearing all white with a headband, and your screen will go super blurry and it's going to be hard to see. And they kind of explode into air when they die. If you're in spawn where I'm at, these monkeys will steal any drops and take them to this temple. I don't know why Treyarch decided to make monkeys this annoying. The wonder weapon on this map is the J179 JGB. Look, we're going to call it the baby gun. Pack is a little annoying on this map. You can see it in spawn, but you can't get to it. You have to find a pressure plate around the map and stand on it. Then for a short time, the stairs will appear and you can access Pack. Back to the baby gun. It's called this because it turns zombies into babies and you can just run through them. The only real train spot on this map is in spawn, and honestly, it's pretty bad, and it's a kind of a letdown for this map, as there's really nowhere for solos to train. And I'm going to be dropping Shangri-La in the average tier. You know, I hate to say it, but Black Ops really isn't holding its ground right now, but hopefully Moon can clutch up. Moon, this is probably the second most popular map behind Kino and Black Ops. When the round starts, 2 perks can spawn in, Jug or Speed. Don't teleport, but round up 2500, and then you can have Jug on round 1. Teleporting actually takes you to the moon, and make sure that you grab the PES suit or you're gonna die. Moon is a massive map, but make your way to the Fire Dome. This is the best area for training, probably in COD history, hands down. It's just a gigantic circle. On top of being a really cool map, there's a hacker device that has tons of abilities. One of my favorite is to hack a wall gun, so packed ammo costs the same as regular ammo. You probably saw that Pack is in spawn. All you have to do is use a teleporter and go back. There's these astronauts that walk super slow, but if they do catch you, they'll grab you and take away your perks. The one annoying thing about this map though is the excavators. If you don't hack them in the quick revive room, they'll block both ways, making you stuck in there, unless you get grabbed by an astronaut. Also, it ruins the Fire Dome because it'll become low gravity. So with this Moon, I'm going to have to put it in the Incredible tier, and I'm going to be putting it at the top of the Incredible tier for now. If we do the math, Call of Duty Black Ops earns itself in between the Great and Good tier, which I honestly think is pretty fair. I used to think this was one of my favorites, but honestly, it was carried by Kino and Moon. That's it for this video. If you guys have any content recommendations, please drop them in the comments, and thank you guys for watching.